past couple of days have been pretty interesting, and I don't even know where to begin. I guess start from the top. I went to a park by the Airbnb late at night, trying to pronounce it, but as I've learned, the Czech language isn't phonetic, it's the opposite of that. So even if I try to pronounce this, it's probably not gonna matter. It looks phonetically like Kralowska, Ubora. The park was really nice. I got some long exposures of a little waterfall and a bridge. You might have seen it already, actually. I posted pictures of both the bridges. I took long exposures of that night on Facebook, if you're following my Facebook. If not, why are you not following my Facebook page? In this journey, I managed to somehow break my belt. And I mean clean. Like, this was one of those reversible belts, and it just sheared right off. That's annoying. Did I mention I'm fat? I have been losing a little bit of weight though, according to my belt. I went down 2 belt holes before it snapped under the pressure of climbing up a hill. I tweaked my ankle again, got some really nice pictures, spoke to some really friendly officers, and made my way home. There was a lot of drama in the evening, and work was kind of a nightmare that night. All things considered, I woke up breathing the next morning, so great day. The next morning, with my broken belt in hand, I set out on a journey to find a new belt. I eventually found one. It wasn't easy. I did plenty of Google searching in the morning, hopped on the tram, was ready to go, get my new belt, go do a little shopping, was super excited. I get 40 minutes across town, literally on the other side of Prague, and I realize all the stores are closed. It's Friday. That's when John lets me know that it is a holiday in Prague. What is it with me and holidays? Yesterday was the foundation of the independent Czechoslovak state. So, the Czechoslovakian Independence. Whatever, I'll read more about the holiday later. Regardless, it was a holiday, and practically nobody was open. And it wasn't until I got across town and found that out. If you've been following my blog at all, you'll realize that Czech really likes their beer. Don't give them an excuse to drink beer. They don't really need one, but oh my god, Independence Day, everyone was drunk. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning. Everyone was drunk already. I ended up taking a chance that the tourist trap area was still open for business, and they were. The Palladium, I'm still not sure how to pronounce that, is a huge indoor shopping mall. It's like 4 or 5 stories. There's a ton of stores. Most of the things in there are ridiculously expensive. It's not your normal shopping mall. They've got like Gucci and Ray-Ban and Prada and stuff like that. So when I was looking around for belts, needless to say, the least expensive one I could find was somewhere in the ballpark of $130 US. No thanks. Disappointed that I could not acquiesce a belt at a reasonable price, I decided I'll do the exact opposite of buying a belt, and I will expand my stomach. There is a restaurant in the food court that I wanted to check out since I got here, and I'm really glad I did. It is an all-you-can-eat sushi conveyor belt restaurant thingy. Like, you just grab a table, you sit down, there's a belt that goes around the restaurant. It's all you can eat, just grab what you want off the belt, put it on your table, eat it, and as you're just shoveling food in your mouth, someone comes by and keeps picking up the little plates to take them off. Wasn't ridiculously expensive. If you get there before, I don't remember the exact times, but it was something like if you get there before 1, then it's only like $11 US a person. If you get there after, then it's almost 15, which isn't bad for all you can eat sushi, and they had all kinds of stuff there. So yesterday I had 2 goals. One of them, buying a belt, obviously. I can't keep walking around in public pulling up my pants like I'm an idiot who doesn't know how to purchase trousers that fit. Other goal was to see Doctor Strange, which is immediately what I did after filling my belly. Most European countries are able to watch movies about a week before they are shown back in the States. I don't know why, there's some reasoning for it. They might actually adjust the footage at the end of the film depending on how it was taken in Europe. I don't know, don't really care. But I got to see Doctor Strange yesterday, a week before the stage, which was really cool. It's a great movie, love Benedict Cumberbatch. Hey Smog, Stephen Strange, Sherlock Holmes, Khan. If you're watching this, I'm a huge fan. You should totally drop me a line. We can hang out and stuff. The movie was great. It was really weird, not gonna lie, it was really weird seeing Benedict Cumberbatch playing as House, Hugh Laurie. It's basically what it was, going from a very stoic character to just an asshole. And he pulled it off really well. Great movie. 10 out of 10 would watch again. Except for the special effects. The CGI looked really fake. They used the CGI in unnecessary areas. They probably spent more money on CGI if they would have built a proper set and just did the stunts. But this isn't a movie review channel, is it? You're watching this video because you care about my travels for some reason, so let's continue talking about that. On the way to the Palladium from across town this morning, I'd seen, after realizing it was Independence Day, I seen them setting up this big stage area, so I was like, alright, let's go check that out. On the way to that area where they set up this giant stage in the middle of the street, I stumbled across, get ready for a roller coaster ride, a random store that sold belts. I managed to pick up a nice brand new belt for a reasonable price. Genuine leather, Czech Republic, I don't know. I say reasonable price, but anything under $100 is pretty much reasonable at this point. But I did end up only paying just under $30 US for the belt, which was a huge win in my opinion. It was at that time when I was paying for my belt though I realized I didn't have one of my credit cards. I paid for the belt with my other card, I went outside and I went through everything, my bag, every wallet I have, my clothing, every single pocket, everything in the bag, and I'm like, oh my god, where's my card, where's my card, where's my card? And I know I had just used that card at the theater, I used it to buy drinks with. By the way, 2 large, massive Cokes at that movie theater, 2 of them came to a total of like $5. Blew my mind. I was expecting like $15 for 2 large Cokes because it's the movie theaters and that's what they do. Nope, the tickets were reasonable. We seen like an 8 p.m. showing, came to about $8 a person, and the Cokes were cheap. Some things in this city just blow my mind. Movie theater and concession prices, one of those things. Well, naturally, I called the theater to see if maybe someone had turned it in, and their customer service cuts off at 8 p.m., so I couldn't talk to anyone, so we jogged back to the theater basically, spoke to the manager and a few other people, and they allowed us to go in and sit at the cafe area. Another showing of Doctor Strange had already started, so they wouldn't let us go search the theater until the movie was over, so we had to sit there for almost 2 hours and wait for the whole showing of Doctor Strange to end before we could even go and look. Meanwhile, I've got a little flashlight and I'm looking through all the trash cans, picking up people's popcorn and candy wrappers and everything, trying to find it. What I'm trying to look for, by the way, is this. Trying to find a black little sleeve inside of trash bags and everything else, not easy. The manager was super nice though, and he kept coming up and talking to us and trying to, keep me calm, to take my mind off of the fact that I've, in a foreign land and I've lost, form of payment. It's very important. He tried talking to us about sports and everything else. The assistant manager was doing the same thing. She kept coming up to us and talking to us, but her English was a little harder to understand at best. It was difficult talking to her. She was really pretty though. So the time finally came, she walked out of her office and she's like, okay, let's wait for the movie to end. We walked inside, we're waiting at the doors for the movie to finish, and then as soon as the ending of Doctor Strange hit, she's like, okay, you can go look. So John and I go right up to the seat where I was sitting, and there's an old gentleman sitting there who spoke very good English, and I was like, excuse me sir, did you find anything in this cup holder? Because I thought I might have placed it in the cup holder, and he's like, no, I didn't. And then we looked underneath the seat, boom, there it was. Oh my God. I was so excited. We snatched up my card, ran back down the stairs, and the assistant manager was there, and she was smiling, and I was smiling, so I just gave her a big old hug, and she laughed, and I laughed, and we left the theater, not completely freaking out. So I got my belt, I got to see Doctor Strange, and I didn't lose a credit card. That's a win. Wasted 2 hours in the movie theater, sitting around the cafe doing nothing. Still a win. Leaving the movie theater with a rejuvenated spirit, excited that I didn't lose my card in a foreign land. No sense of purpose for the evening. My goals have been completed. I got my belt. I was able to see Doctor Strange. We decided just to wander the streets for a bit. When we had finally decided that our shoes couldn't take much more of the cobblestone in the city, we hopped on a tram to head home. On this tram, I noticed there was a group of Irish women. Let's be honest, it's hard to hide the way they say their R's. It's kind of fucking hard to not pick out an Irish accent. I don't do accents well. Excited to find someone who speaks English, I spoke up. Hi there, are you from Ireland? I opened a can of worms. For the next 19 minutes, I had a group of girls talking about how beautiful my eyes were and that I was put here on this planet to spread love to everyone, and that I should find the true meaning of love. And what is love? I still don't know what they were trying to say. I mean, they were Irish and Czech. They were drunk. If you didn't assume that already, something is wrong with you. My sober mind just buckled under the pressure. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't know what you want from me. God. Yes, Irish woman, your eyes are very beautiful too. Your breath is sour. Whatever beer you were drinking, you shouldn't drink that again. Get better beer. By stop number 7, she was convinced that I was Archangel Jeremiel? I don't know. She was convinced that I was an archangel and that I should spread love to everyone and find true love for myself. But not true love with a woman, true love with the planet or some shit. I still don't know. I'm honestly not quite sure she knows. She was pretty adamant though. When it got time for them to get off, we were pretty relieved and didn't realize that we should have also gotten off at that stop. Not complaining though. We ended up going down an extra 2 stops by mistake before we had realized what we'd done, and ended up meeting another very nice English-speaking Czech person who had a severe disdain for Vladimir Putin. This guy went on to talk about how he loves the US and how he did great things, his guns that he has at home with his thousands of bullets that he wants to put in Vladimir. It's just, okay. Alright, dude, have another beer. We just want to get home. Very nice guy though. Met some interesting people yesterday. I can say with full honesty that not a day has gone by that I've gotten out of this Airbnb and have not met someone interesting. This city is full of interesting people. All you have to do is talk. You'll find them. That wraps up yesterday. I came home and just started watching some Netflix and passed out hard on that couch over there. Today is the soccer game that we had bought tickets for the other day. I would love to get a massage. I'm exhausted. I've walked up hills and cobblestone and I'm fat. I've done a lot of walking. I'm sore and want a massage. However, it is next to impossible to find a massage spa, parlor, whatever in this city. I challenge you, I dare you. Google search incognito massage parlors in Prague. They're all brothels. Prostitution is legal in this country. So you type in massage and you get nothing but happy ending massage and erotic massage and whatever. It's not what I'm looking for. I just want a massage. Erotic massage, Prague Elandria. Erotic massage, Prague sexy ladies. Mantra spa. Salon Erotique. So today's agenda, which will be the next video you watch, will be me trying to find a massage parlor that doesn't want to massage my naughty bits, and the soccer game. That is it for now. Thanks for listening to my rant. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you hated the video, give it a thumbs up anyway. Or a thumbs down, I guess. Don't forget to check the description of the video for all my social media links and a link to Airbnb that'll save you money on your first visit and give me money on my next place. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat now. Bye.